The observance of Amateur Radio Month is intended to recognize the miracle of radio transmissions over the airwaves and the accomplishments of amateur radio operators worldwide. And whereas amateur radio operators have provided countless hours of community service throughout the years, and whereas amateur radio operators provided a bridge between individuals, societies, and countries by creating friendships and sharing ideas, and whereas Amateur Radio Month is marked by more than 735,000 amateur radio operators in the United States and 3,300 in the Pacific region. And whereas in 1914, the Marconi wireless telegraphy station located in Oahu's North Shore opened, and whereas in 1916, messages were transmitted 4,200 miles from Hawaii to Japan, and whereas Amateur Radio Month culminates on the final weekend of June, the Field Day operating event to exercise communications skills that are vital to emergency operations. Amateur operators set up simulation field stations and operate for 24 hours in both the United States and Canada. Therefore, I, Josh Green, Governor of the state of Hawaii, do hereby proclaim June 2026 to be Amateur Radio Month. Welcome in, everybody, and happy Amateur Radio Month to y'all. Hope you're having a fantastic day. I know I am. This is finally the rain is starting to slow down here in the Show Me State. Right here, live from the Blue Barn Studios, I am Andy N0APX, your extra host on this fabulous edition of the World Radio League Show, the fastest 2 hours in ham radio. I am joined by my fantastic co-host James N0WRL and Catalina LU5EZO. James, loving your background, man. How's things in Georgia?
Things in Georgia are going great. They are also rainy, and man, that was an amazing intro with Hawaii proclaiming Amateur Radio Month. That is a nice.
I know, right? And they missed one line here. Zach included it for us. Whereas the World Radio League Monday live stream continues to be the best 2 hours on any given Monday. Thank you, Zach, for that fantastic estimation. Catalina, how's things in Argentina going?
Hello. Very happy. It's a sunny day here. Happy Monday, everybody. And yes, I'm happy because this week starts the World War, where the Cup, and Argentina is the last winner. So I am fan of soccer. So it's a happy week for Argentinians.
That's fantastic. That's fantastic. So yes, I am very happy to join my fellow amateur radio operators in Hawaii to celebrate June as Amateur Radio Month. This is very exciting, very fantastic, and I hope more governors start picking this up. We need this. Maybe we can even petition the president to declare Amateur Radio Month. Wouldn't that be great? So anyway, we'll see what we can pull off there. So folks, we have a fantastic show lined up for you. All kinds of things to discuss. Of course, I went to a ham fest over the weekend. My friends over at Southwest Missouri Amateur Radio Club put on their yearly pre-field day ham fest in Springfield, Missouri. So attended that. I'll be talking about some of the cool things that I saw there. Field day, guys. Field day is just coming bearing down upon us. I hope you're all preparing. I have 2 club presentations this week alone as clubs prepare to integrate World Radio League into their logging system. So very excited about that. We have a lot of America 250 merch that has just dropped on the store. So James is probably going to show us some of that. He's got one in his hand right there. It's beautiful. And some of y'all who have won the mugs from Apshare's program are already seeing that show up in your mailbox. So very exciting stuff there. Round 2 of we've changed the name a little bit. Round 2 of Are You Smarter Than a Ham Radio Prep Grad graduate, we'll have 3 questions to throw at you: 1 tech question, 1 general question, and 1 amateur extra question. And the folks who answer correctly will get their name thrown in a pot to win some stickers. So yeah, absolutely looking forward to that. We also have, I believe James, I think he's going to do a quick demo of some of the WRTC stuff we're working on. It is so cool. It's awesome. So we'll take a look at that here in just a little bit. We've also got an all new DX dashboard system dropping very soon. And we want to reach out and get some feedback from y'all on some ideas we're kicking around. WWDC. If you're an Apple fan, you'll probably know what WWDC is. That just the live stream just ended. WWDC week just kicked off. So if you're an Apple fan, you might be interested in some of that. We may throw a little bit of that towards the end of the show, but we'll see. We'll see how we're doing by the time we get there. We've got Huntsville coming up. We'll be talking a little bit about that. We have, as I said, a jam-packed show. So let's just go ahead and get kicked off here. James, why don't you show us some of that beautiful America 250 merch we just launched?
Okay, so this is the mug just in time. Let's see if we can get a good look at it there.
So beautiful.
There is Paul Revere reimagined, but instead of on horseback, Paul Revere has a 200-foot tower.
Yeah.
With a tri-beam Yagi.
I mean, you know that you've heard the poem, I'm sure. 10 meters if by land, 20 if by sea.
No, I haven't heard this. What's the poem?
That was a twist on the Paul Revere poem about the lanterns, 1 if by land, 2 if by sea.
Oh yeah, that's right. 1 if by the lanterns, 1 if by land, 2 if by sea. Okay, so then I love it. 10 meters
it would be more
meters.
like you'd probably actually want to change that a little bit to like 40 meters if by land, 20 if by sea. That would make more sense.
This also we took advantage of the extra space on here to give you a America 250 themed Morse code.
You got to give that word a little punch, James. You got to say extra space.
That extra space for the extra class operator, Andy. I'm going to post the link. If you are interested in getting any America 250 gear, I would go ahead and get it now if you want it in time for the 4th of July. So this does sometimes, it can take 2 or 3 weeks to get to you. So it's a good time to get it. Just go to shop.hamradioprep.com. This is the shared shop between Ham Radio Prep and World Radio League. You've got all your great gear in here.
Sorry, I'm not sharing.
Oh,
thank you, Catalina.
There
it is. All right. The shop.hamradio, you've got your license back, all this great stuff you've seen before. We have got, of course, our Morse code mugs. We've got our Q codes mugs. This is the new America 250 mug right here. Comes in 3 sizes, 11, 15, or 20 ounce.
Yeah, and so take a look. James, switch over to the new thing we're launching this time around, the bigger cup.
Let's switch over. Let's see.
Like me, who have 1, 2, maybe say 3 drinks on the desk in front.
Yeah, if you want the big giant, if you're like Andy over there,
mug right here.
So you've got this one, and this one even comes in 2 sizes. We've also got shirts. This is the shirt I'm going for. Cool. I love this one.
Yeah, I like the 73 one. This one's cool too. This will be like my number 2 pick, but the other one, the 73 one's really awesome.
This one's my favorite. So you got freedom with freedom written in Morse code. You've got our Paul Revere 10 meters if by land, 20 meter if by sea. It says freedom travels at the speed of RF. And then we've got an American flag that says Ham Radio.
We so bad need to put that on the back of that shirt.
Okay, then we've got here's the one Andy likes. I like it too.
Yeah, I like this. See, we took that's this 250 font here is becoming kind of the standard for the America 250 celebration. So we took that font, put it in 73 on the front. I think that looks cool.
So everyone's going to ask you, why does your shirt say 73? What does that mean? It's 250. No, well, it means best regards.
Mm-hmm.
You have to
here's
know
to
that.
Another 250 years.
Yes. And also, you can win this or many other mugs through our Mugs for MapShare program. Since we were talking about mugs, maybe it would be a good time, Catalina, to give the folks a reminder of what the Mugs for MapShare program is and how it works.
Yes, absolutely. So we have an ongoing project every month that it's called Max for MapShare. I always say it the other way, like
It's a little tongue
Maps for
twister.
MapShare. Maps for MapShare, and it's very easy to participate. You have just to share your World Radio League map in social media. You can share it on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, whatever you want. You have to tag our account that is at World Radio League in all the social media platforms, and you're participating to get a free mug. Every month we have 5 winners, so the possibilities to get a free mug is very, very high. And as many maps you share, as many points you get. So if you share 20 maps for the month, you get 20 points. So as many maps you can share on June, that is, it's a month the chat started, you have more possibilities to win a free mug at the end of June. And the surprise here is that the 250 mug is participating for these winners too, and we can send that to as a free mug from World Radio League. So I recommend you to start participating. There are a lot of contests every weekend to participate, and you can share your World Radio League experience in all the contests. Field days coming, a lot of possibilities to create a cool map. You can customize them, and you can participate for a free gift that it's one of these amazing mugs.
Absolutely. It's fantastic. And these are beautiful mugs. I am super excited to get one for myself. So yeah, very much looking forward to it. So, you know, over the weekend was Museum Ships on the Air. That was a big event. That was a lot of fun. Unfortunately, I was not able to participate because I happened to be at the Smart Cam Fest in Springfield, Missouri. Great event. Had a lot of partnership opportunities. Had the ARRL section manager for Arkansas come up and tell me about a couple of clubs that he works with that's using World Radio League. Really, really great stuff. So very much looking forward to, you know, hearing all the success stories from clubs using World Radio League for Field Day 2026. We're getting ready to release some really great videos on how you can do that for your club. I'm also going to be doing, A5, AG5CC. That was KB9OLS, I believe. And he, I think he mentioned, he mentioned your call sign, I believe, threw it at me. So yeah, I met him at the Hamfest, and he tossed your call sign around, said you were the guy responsible for getting World Rally in there. So thank you, my friend. That was awesome. So yeah, absolutely. We've got some field day media getting ready to drop. So, you know, you can show that to your club. I've got a couple of club presentations coming up just this week to show clubs how to use, you know, World Radio League for their club. But James, do you want to just kind of give just the TLDR quick? Why is World Radio League going to be so epic for field day this year?
Okay, that's a great question. Well, there's so many reasons for it. I would say, okay, for one thing, with World Radio League for Field Day, you can use it if you're operating individually, or you can use it if you're operating as a club. And we can show you how to set that up. But the main important thing to know is if you're using it as a club, just set up a World Radio League account as the club. And that's going to enable multi-operator. It's going to sync all of your logs across multiple devices. So you can have your club logging, and you'll get duplicate notifications and things like that. But you also get a real-time scoreboard. You can see what other clubs are doing. Now, last year for Field Day, we had about 700 participants within World Radio League. So we want to break that record. We want to get over 1,000 people signed up just within World Radio League. and keeping the bands active, keeping amateur radio growing. If you guys haven't seen it before, you can go in order to sign up for Field Day. Just go to World Radio League. You could actually see Lewis and Clark on the air special event is going on right now in the live contest. So maybe join in that. If you take a look at the recently completed, you'll see the museum ships on the air. If you're like, oh, I missed the museum ships on the air. Well, make sure you check that contest page on World Radio League so you don't miss any contests as they come. So just go to the ARRL Field Day contest and the upcoming contest on June 27th and June 28th, and go ahead and mash that enroll button. It will generate you a logbook.
And when contests go live, they'll also show up on your command center. So we've got a widget there where you can see those as they go live.
Absolutely. And you've got your class, your section here. So it builds you a contest template that has the exchange that you need for the contest. And this is really cool that we just now recently added and pushed to production. You can now see the built-in Field Day bonuses. So this is going to contribute to your score. If you're a club or an individual, you can fill out these bonuses for Field Day and earn more points. 100% emergency power gives you 100 points per transmitter. So if you have multiple transmitters, up to a maximum of 2,000 points, you can continue to go up. Media publicity, 100 bonus points for media publicity. Public location, public information table, message origination to section manager. And each one of these, if you hover over the eye icon, it'll give you more information. Message handling, up to 10 messages. Get a satellite QSO. That's an extra 100 points. Alternate power. So at least 5 QSOs on an alternate power. Copy the bulletin, the W1AW bulletin. Educational activity. Visit by elected official. We just found out that Hawaii is declaring June Amateur Radio Month. There's a lot of elected officials and politicians who are taking note of how important and critical amateur radio is. Get on the air station. To supervision, Field Day youth, and social media promotion. Social media, that's an easy one. Make some posts, make some publication. Safety officer and site responsibilities. So you can get 500, actually, there's a lot more than that, 500 total points. You can get a lot of points in addition to your regular log, and there will be a real-time leaderboard as with all of our contests. So that's going to make it fun. You can log right from the web app. You can download the desktop app. You can use the mobile app. And you, again, if you're signing in at that club account, it will sync your logs across all those devices, which really, I don't think there's any other system that's really fully integrated like that. So it should be a really nice experience.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Just incredible stuff. And I think this is going to prove to be the best Field Day ever. I'm planning, I just realized this morning I have a major conflict of schedule. So we're going to figure out if we can work it out. If we can work it out, I'm likely be with a local ham radio club at their go-to station with some ham radio prep stuff and World Radio League stuff. James, can you maybe the team should vote me as the CW operator of the team so I can be, the elected official bonus for the club. No, I'm kidding. Right. But
maybe you could run for your county commissioner, Andy.
Yeah, there we go. County commissioner. Somebody needs to do it. There's a whole lot of fuss going on. I'm not even going to bring that up because I know there will be a war in the comments. Let's just say that, there's things going on in my local county that people are not happy about. So, all right, we've got, I want to give a quick shout out and thank you to, let's find it here. Let's find it. See who posted this. Somebody gave this to me. Let's see who it was. Oh, where'd it go? Let's see here. I think it was under, I thought it was there. I'll find it. Somebody sent this proclamation to me, this Hawaii proclamation, and I wanted to give you a shout out and a thank you. I could have told you who it was. Was it Swamper? Can't remember. Give me a sec. I'm finding it. If I can't find it now, I'll find it over the break. But yeah, there we go. Swamper KB4SWP. Thank you so much for sending this information over this morning. It was really cool to see that the governor of Hawaii cares enough about amateur radio to declare a whole month. I mean, this is great. We're seeing more and more support from elected officials regarding amateur radio. So very nice, very exciting stuff there. So all right. So we have what is next here? We've got so much stuff to discuss. Sometimes don't know what order to go in, but we've got a lot of cool stuff here. We have Catalina, you already plugged Mugs for Map Shares, but we also have a kind of a Mugs for Map Shares promotion going on right now. If you, and James, I don't know if you can grab the group link and drop it in the chat. If you post your map, your World Radio League map, we're trying to get more publicity to Parks on the Air operators. If you can share your map in the Parks on the Air group, then you will get, Catalina's going through counting these, you will get double points for any maps posted in the Parks on the Air POTA group this month. So, that's definitely worth something. So, if James, I don't know if you have that group link or not. If not, I can grab it over the break. So,
I do not, but I'll say anything that gets the word out, shows people the awesomeness of WRL. It's a huge help. It spreads the word and gets more people to say, maybe I'll try this. Maybe I'll try this app. So we appreciate it, and it's a fun game as well too. It's a great way to great way to get some cool mugs.
Oh yeah, for sure, and we're really enjoying it. So
thank you, and thanks to Old Swamper who already went and did the share.
Thank you so much, sir. Man. Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you.
I want to go to one of the comments here.
Yeah, go for it. Let's
if you don't mind, because we've got the Argentina connection.
Argentina.
There we go.
Team Argentina. Daniel, team leader of LT3V, holding second place in the ARRL International Digital Contest. Wow. Awesome. Really nice work. And it looks like Catalina, if I was reading right, he was giving you an invite.
Cool.
So
very nice.
Where is
Bariloche? I love it.
Okay, remind me.
Right here. Yeah. Sign me up.
He said Bariloche. Remind us, Catalina, where Bariloche is again.
Yes, Bariloche is at the south of Argentina. I am in the middle of the country, and it's at the south. But the south of Argentina is so beautiful landscapes. It's a lot of mountains. It's very famous to people to go and vacate there on winter, to have some snow, and it's beautiful. I love it on summer too. I love lakes, I love water, peaceful places. So it's a place I really enjoy to visit. I would love to come to Bariloche.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a beautiful place. Cool.
Dave is a member. He's the vice president of the very club that I am wanting to attend for field day. And he's telling me that I had, where's the comment? I saw it right here. He's telling me I had better work out my scheduling conflict. I'm going to try, man. I'm going to try. We're going to see what happens. Yes, I definitely want to join you guys for sure.
We got Ron N0APX just posted our stats Discord general. That sounds like we're going to have to check that out here in a moment. After working in a 5DV Battleship, Texas, I actually was able to get, I didn't even realize it was happening, but I got on the air and I got some good signal. So I was able to work, I believe, 2 of the ships. Maybe we can pull up, I'll pull up Ron's.
Yeah, I got it right here. I'm loading it as we speak. But yeah, this is incredible stuff, Ron. Here, let me show the picture here. I think it might come up better if we go ahead and load it from the image menu. James, you can. Here, give me just a second. There we go. Take a look there. Isn't that beautiful? I'm going to pull the comment down so we can see a little better. But isn't that beautiful? That just amazing. Look at those stats. That's incredible.
It's on Catalina's head. 381 QSOs over the day. Wow, I got up to a 51 QSO per hour rate. Lots of different bands and a
That's
lot of
awesome. That's really awesome, man. That's fabulous. Yeah, for sure. Thank you for sharing that, because that's just incredible. That's just absolutely insane. Yeah. But yeah, all right. So James, you were talking about, I was going to share this picture and I failed to do so. Let me go ahead and share it now. You were talking about the field day changes. Here is our desktop app with the field day changes applied to it. It's available now, 0.0.9. Make sure you upgrade before field day, because this has everything you're going to need for bonuses, for live scoring, for your scoring breakdown when you're done, for your exchanges. Everything's going to be there in this 0.0.9. So be sure and grab that. If we may have a 0.0.10 or a 0.1.0 depending on how they want to number that. But yes, we will likely have one more release before field day. But we do have the new automatic releases, so that should pop up very easily for you. Yeah, absolutely.
And you know, just to call out too, when you're logging on the desktop app, it will sync. It does take a couple seconds. I would say usually less than 30 seconds, but I would say 30 seconds between a minute before it shows up on your web or shows up on your other devices. So if you log a contact from the desktop app and you don't see it immediately, nothing's broken. It's just going through the regular syncing process. So
yeah,
you'll see. And hey, shout out to Terry here. Terry,
he's putting a Pebble HF together. That's a cool radio. I want to get a Pebble really bad. That's such a cool radio.
Yeah. Those are, I got to hold one in person at the Dayton Ham Fest as well.
Me too. So. Finally got to hold it at Hamvention. So bumped into Mike and Becky at the Modern Morse booth and got to take a look. So such a cool little radio. Yeah. Any other questions you have queued up there, James?
I have a couple.
Zach went pedestrian mobile FT8. That's cool.
Nice.
He actually sent me a couple pictures. I don't have them handy, but if I did, that was really cool.
FT8.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Tom, what kind of radio was he? Did he tell you what kind of radio he was running?
Let me see if I can take a look at it here. I've got it. He's texted it to me. Let's see here, Zach. Looks like he's using QRP Labs rig with
nice.
with his phone and running FT8 off his phone. That's cool. That's cool.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
We've got Pepe in the house as well.
Awesome.
With
Tom says just hit his 1 year hamversary and went to look at what I accomplished. Write this up for the community forum, but could we get a stats view for a large full data set in the QSO manager? That would be really cool. I think you can kind of pull that using the map tab, because it will give you like a map of that date range with the stats on the side. So that's one option. But yeah, the stats, I like the idea of the simple stats page. That's really cool. And that's also Tom says he'd also love to get a map view that prioritizes all of my DX, but could drop more within the US since max quantity is 1,000 QSOs. Yeah. I totally get that. That can be really cool. Zach sending me pictures on Discord. Let's see if we can get some pedestrian mobile pictures. Let's see here. Here we go.
Even if just to go back on Tom's comment, even if we just had a filter that was like DX only, or sort by longest to shortest, that would help. I think that would be cool.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's got some pictures here. Let's see what we can.
It's getting darker here. My background's getting kind of scary. I don't know. I didn't mean for the red to be like so diabolical, but it's kind
of. You forgot that you said that on slowly more sinister mode. Let's go ahead and grab these pictures that Zach sent over. Put them up on the screen here. It takes just a second for him to upload.
Wait, I am going to respond to a question that Chris asked here. Yeah. Has Catalina logged any contacts yet? And the answer is no.
I got
Catalina.
excited there for a second.
Echo Link. Just download Echo Link. I mean, come on.
Yeah, you promised me that you will explain to me because I tried it and it was, oh
We'll make it
my
happen.
God.
That's a great. You know what? We should just Andy. We'll take Catalina. We'll get on like a 30-minute call.
Yeah.
As you guys know, I call the podcast the live stream a call as well, so it could be a live stream. We'll get Catalina on a call, and we'll take her through a contact so she can get her square on the board on World Radio League.
Yeah.
So
here's Zach operating his FT8 pedestrian mobile.
Are you covering up Catalina on purpose on these, Andy?
Let's try this. He said the Bucky shirt added 3 dB, and Zach, remember you touched my hat at Hamvention. That gave you another few dB. But there he goes, walking down the road.
Wow.
Carrying his QRP Labs radio. That is so cool. That's such a cool setup.
Cool.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, Zach, what band are you operating there?
That
I'm curious. Probably.
I can't tell exactly which one that is. I think that's isn't that a single band radio? But they make them for different bands. Looks like he's on 14, nice. So I think he's 20 meter. Is that what he just said? 20 meter. Yep. Yeah. All right. Sounds good. Guys, I'm gonna
operate some FT8 this week.
Yeah, absolutely. We are at break time. We're gonna take a quick break. Catalina and James will absolutely be with us when we come back. So we're going to go out for a quick break here, but we have plenty more to cover. So don't go anywhere, folks. For the fastest 2 hours in ham radio, thank you for joining us here on this beautiful Monday. We'll be right back. Are you ready to ditch that 90s ham radio logging software and upgrade to something from this century? Well, now you can. Welcome to a brand new era of software in ham radio, World Radio League. Whether you're a brand new ham radio operator just getting started or a seasoned veteran looking to upgrade your logging experience, World Radio League is the ham radio tool suite for you. Its sleek, modern design brings ham radio into today's world. No more digging through endless menus to find basic features. It's all right in front of you, ready to go with just a couple clicks. An extremely customizable logging interface is just the beginning. We integrate with 7 spotting networks to make finding your contacts that much easier. Plus, we offer many custom mapping and analytics tools so that you can view your contacts your way. We have all sorts of tools tailored to contesting, POTA, SOTA, WWFF, and other activities as well. And it gets better. With our cloud-based log storage, you can access your logs using our fully featured web interface in tandem with our robust mobile app. You can log into your account on any device and even log contacts offline, syncing them to your online account later. The best part? Logging with World Radio League is free. Just set up an account and start logging. Want to use advanced features like large log imports and analytics? Upgrade to a premium plan starting at only $3 a month. Join a huge community of ham radio operators at the fastest growing ham radio software platform available by creating your free account at worldradioleague.com today, or search for World Radio League in your favorite app store. Welcome back, everybody, to the fastest 2 hours in ham radio, 2 jam-packed hours of pure ham radio goodness. I'm Andy N0APX, your host for today, having more fun than a human being should be allowed to have, alongside my fabulous co-hosts, James N0WRL, and Catalina LU5EZO. James, something changed over the break.
Yeah, I don't know what Pepe is talking about. This is a blue light. We are totally We've totally changed the vibes here.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, James, we can hear your audio coming through crystal clear. Your video's skipping a little bit, so you look a little. It might catch you in this really kind of odd looking pose.
We're getting some storms here, so we're probably having a little bit of internet issues.
Absolutely.
Hey, Andy, you didn't say extra.
I didn't say extra that time, did I? I keep every time we play the World Radio League ad over the break, I keep thinking, oh, I need to re-record that because we've got to get the desktop app added to the ad. But then I go on about the rest of the show and forget about it completely. So
I want to say one thing per that note, because I was reading some posts and I think a lot of people still don't know this, but if you go to the World Radio League membership page, you can see, and what's amazing about World Radio League, if you're, I know a lot of you guys who are watching the show, you already know about how World Radio League works, but for free, our desktop app is free, our mobile app is free, our cloud logging is free, and our cloud sync across all devices and unlimited logging with those apps is 100% free. And it's thanks to you guys who are members, who are founding members, who are supporters that we are able to do that. But of all the modern loggers, I think we are really one of the only one that provides that cloud storage and cloud backup 100% for free. So thank you guys to the members who are able to keep us running.
Very much. Yep. Well, we are happy to be here with y'all on this fabulous Monday on the cutting edge of technological evolution. I do want to highlight this comment by Iowa Poda Man asking if the ADIF files in Android are fixed. I've been chatting with a developer and we cannot figure out why this all of a sudden happened, but I don't know if there's some weird quirk in an Android update did this or what, but we're working through it. We will have an answer for you very soon. Thank you very much for reaching out, Steve. Loving the sync. That's awesome.
Loving the sync. I gotta say, I'm using that desktop app more than ever. I've really moved my primary logging
completely. James is like, well, our primary interface is gonna still be the web app, which it is. It's the hub for everything else. But the desktop app's gonna be for people who are gonna be offline all the time. And we get the desktop app, and James is just like, oh, forget the web app. Go to the desktop. But I can't say much because I'm there too. It's just incredible. It's so much fun. The cat control experience is so beautiful and so incredible. We're going to do something a little different this week. It seemed like you guys really loved the game last week. So I'm going to throw in each of the last 3 segments, I'm going to throw one question out there. So we're going to go ahead and put the question out there. So if you weren't here, the first question I'm going to do the technician question first. If you weren't, James, you weren't here last time, so I'm gonna explain this as we go here. So the way this works is I will put the question with the possible answers up on screen, and I will give you a symbol to put before the. So you have to put a symbol that I will give you, like an ampersand or a pound key or an exclamation mark or something. That symbol, and then the correct letter of the answer. So it's A, B, C, or D. So I will give you what symbol to use, and then you will have to pick which answer you think is correct. But the symbol I give you and the letter, it's going to be a different symbol for each question. That way we can track it with our drawing software. Once we have the timer runs out, then we will run a drawing on the people who answered correctly. And absolutely, we'll have a drawing, and the winner gets stickers in the mail. So y'all ready for a game? I should have been playing the track while I explained it all. But anyway, Catalina, are you ready for a game?
I am.
James, you ready?
I am ready. Let's do it.
Get this show on the road. Go ahead and put up our first question. This is the technician question. First of all, though, we have to pick a symbol. James, what symbol on the keyboard should we use?
Let's use a comma.
A comma. Ooh, did not see that one coming. All right, so we're going to use a comma. You're going to have to give us a comma followed by the correct answer letter. Let me make sure I have the correct one here. There's the technician question and the answer. Okay. All right. So we're going to put comma, then the correct letter, and start collecting. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and put the question up here. I'm going to play the drawing track that I just played. I'm going to play it through 4 times. After the 4th time, we're going to end the track and we're going to run the drawing. So you have until this track plays 4 times that I just played. It's going to play 4 times. You have that long to go ahead and put your answer in. The question is, on which of the following HF frequencies can automatically controlled amateur propagation beacons be found?
Oh, I love this question.
That's a question. That's a question. All right, let's go ahead and play the track. The answers, possible answers are A, anywhere in the technician portion of 10 meters. B, anywhere if they are registered with the FCC. C, in a specific portion of each of the HF technician bands. Or D, on 10 meters between 28.200 megahertz and 28.300 megahertz. Put a comma and the letter of the correct answer in the chat right now. And I will put up the ham radio prep the same picture. This is actually a screenshot of the ham radio prep quiz. So I will put this up with the correct answer highlighted. We're almost halfway through. And it's a comma and then the letter, no space and not an apostrophe. A comma followed immediately by the letter. No Googling or chat GPTing. You can only do this out of your memory. You can only use your personal assistant.
Do you know what lesson this one's from by chance, Andy?
What's that?
Do you know what lesson of the course this is from?
Oh, I want to say it was like lesson 4 or something. I can't remember. This is the new pool, by the way. The new question pool. All right, we're halfway done. This is number 3. I know you can't see us because of the way we shared this image. We'll have to share the... Anyway, it's kind of annoying, but yeah. I'll take it down a minute and we'll run the drawing. Might as well go ahead and do this behind it so you can kind of see parts of us and stuff. All right, we're closing in on 3/4 of the way down. Remember, it's a comma followed immediately by the correct letter. One more playthrough. This is the last one. All right, your timer is running out. StreamYard has this. James, I don't know if you can see this on your side. StreamYard has awesome new audio controls for controlling these tracks. This is really cool. You can actually pick a certain spot in the track you want to play or see how long it's got left and all that stuff. I'm really excited about that. Yeah, absolutely. It's one of the big pains I've dealt with their tracks. They've fixed it, so very happy. StreamYard's just, it's like World Radio League. It's like the World Radio League of streaming softwares. It's just getting better and better every week in such a rapid pace. Okay, that is it, folks. That's all the time you have. So we're going to go ahead and run this drawing right now. We had 12 correct entries. The correct answer is, what do you think it is, James?
I know what it is.
Okay, Catalina, what do you think it is?
I'm gonna, I don't know, see.
Okay.
The
correct answer is D, on 10 meters between 28.200 megahertz and 28.300 megahertz. Our winner is Willard Locks. Once again, Willard, have you rigged this system? Congrats, Willard. You will be getting... I have not sent out your last stickers yet. I should have looked on the delivery date when I ordered the envelopes from Amazon. They're not getting it. They finally got the message today that they've shipped. So you'll be getting that in the mail pretty soon. I'll just put the stickers in for both winnings. And honestly, I was thinking about this today, and I think we're going to impose a you can win twice per month limit. That way we can keep from like sending the same person stickers like every week, you know. So.
In the meantime, Willard's going to have all the stickers.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, let me share a quick explanation from the tech course on this.
Absolutely, go for it.
Let's see if it is. Let me know if the audio comes through for you guys.
Okay.
Receives and retransmits signals. A beacon is an automatically controlled station as well. A beacon automatically transmits signals with information like status, weather, or band conditions at regular intervals, usually in Morse code. Here's what an HF beacon sounds like. There are automatically controlled propagation beacons on 10 meters between 28.200 megahertz and 28.300 megahertz that transmit signals to help measure propagation or how well signals are currently bouncing around the Earth.
There you go. Thanks
for that awesome explanation, James. And James did a fabulous job with the new tech course, as did our editors. There are some beautiful animations in the new 2026 through 2030 tech course. So very, very awesome. I heard so many great success stories at the Hamfest this week. It was so cool. People walking up going, "Oh, I just love the way those lessons were structured." And they'd walk up with a friend of theirs and say, "Oh, these are the guys that I used to pass my ham radio exam. I've been trying to get him to use this." You know, they'd be telling me about trying to get their friend to use ham radio prep. It's just really, really awesome. So, yeah, absolutely. So yes, Andy is always hunting bugs. If you saw me waving this thing around, I tell you what, it's a jungle in here. It's crazy. I'm constantly fighting wildlife of some sort. Today it's flies. Speaking of bugs,
when I saw Andy kill a fly, I said, "This is the guy we need around here."
Yes, absolutely.
This guy can kill any type of bug, software bugs, real bugs.
Take a look at that beauty.
Ooh.
This is from my good friend Andy. Yes, he has the same name as me. It's not why he sent it to me for free, although he did send it to me for free. My good friend Andy WI7M, and also a World Radio League user. This bug was smuggled in from Lithuania in a fellow ham suitcase. Two of them were shipped to Andy, and he shipped one of them to me. I believe that's how it went, something like that. Anyway, it's handmade Lithuanian bug called a Vladaplex. Very hard to come by, very hard to find, and it's a dual paddle bug, which is really, really rare. So anyway, this thing's extraordinarily really cool. Fun. And if you're a member of Forest's CWO group, that's why it's painted this particular color of pink, as that is kind of the theme color of the group, is the CWO pink color. So yes, thank you, Andy, for sending that to me. Much, much appreciated, and so much fun. I have been enjoying it immensely. It's like it took just a little bit of getting used to it. It's like it's already becoming second nature. It is incredibly fun. So absolutely. All right. We have plenty more here, James, on the roster, but it looks like you wanted to give us some demonstration of WRTC updates. You want to walk us through that?
Yes. Quiz for everybody. What is WRTC? 3, 2, 1. It's the World Radio Sport Team Championship.
Yeah.
All right. It's the biggest event in ham radio.
It's the World Cup of ham radio. And believe me, it's the World Cup of ham radio.
It's the World Cup of, we got Argentina on the call. So it's the World Cup.
Exactly.
If you want to get more information about the World Radio Sport Team Championship, you can go to their website at WRTC.org, or you can go to the, I know a lot of you guys probably go straight to the app, but if you go to our homepage and you scroll down, you can see this video that explains everything about the World Radio Sport Team Championship. And World Radio League is going to be doing the live leaderboard. So all of you guys are going to have a chance to make contacts with the 100 best contesters, 50 best teams in the world. And so we have been working around the clock. I want to also say to some of you guys, over the next month, as we prep for this, some of our major features are going to have to take a little bit of a back seat. We're going to be so busy on the World Radio Sport Team Championships specific upgrades that it will slow us down on a little bit of our roadmap. So patience with us over the next month as we get through it, and we will be right back to Fast and Furious. But it's going to be very, very exciting to watch, and I'll show you guys a little bit of our mock contest. So it's just like our regular contest page. We're doing a little bit of testing over here right now, but we're going to have some really cool new visualizations, which we're going to even add into our other contests once we get done. Like this visualization, which shows each contestant, each team over time, so you can track and see how the places shift over time. We're really, really excited about for that. We're going to be having another leaderboard like this where you can see position over time, and you can select teams you want to track and see how they are doing over time, and top continents, top countries, and some new statistics as well. So all these things are going to be making it into our regular contesting modules as well, our regular contesting page, and enhancing our live scoreboards. But I am super excited about this. Just more things that make amateur radio contesting fun, real time, and exciting to participate in, whether you're a super experienced contesters like these guys from WRTC, or whether you're going to be doing just some contesting with your friends. And we're planning a lot of new types of contests, games, and competitions. Did you play that animation through? I was chasing a fly. Sorry. I noticed you were chasing a fly. I played part of it through here. Where you can watch it go. Cool.
I love this. I love this. This is so awesome. Does the graph down below do anything while this is animating?
It's not linked. This is its own graph, and then this is its own graph.
Yeah. Okay. Very nice. Oh, I love that. That is so cool.
Yeah, but it's like, hey, if you wanted to see how your score compared to someone else in a contest, you could select each other and see over time, how your score compared.
I haven't seen this.
So this is amazing. I am so excited for this, and we're going to have a lot more analytics to come as we continue to build this out. But July, I want to say 11th or July 11th or July 12th, we'll keep you guys posted. But definitely try to get on the air. It's a Saturday. Try to get on the air and make a contact with some of those stations. They will all be in the UK.
Yeah,
just a couple hours north of London.
Absolutely. So looking forward to that. Where at in the UK is this happening?
It's called Why Boston Estates is where our main headquarters
Why Boston Lakes. It is so cool.
Yes, in Bedfordshire, UK.
There you go. All of course, very, very British name. That's just
very British, very British. But I mean, just to give you an idea of, and they're going to be setting up these 50 stations just to give you an idea of how beautiful this is. This is what the area kind of looks like. Really nice. God. And if you can also go check out the WRTC website. They have lots of information there.
That's super cool.
They might have some pictures on here somewhere. I'll have to check and see if we can find some of the pictures from the tests that they've done where you can see the station setup. Because I mean, imagine setting up 50 stations for a single 24-hour competition. I mean, it's a major feat to get this thing set up.
Huge, absolutely huge. Yeah, absolutely huge. Such an incredible event, and I'm so excited about this. And you and one of the developers are actually going to be on site, aren't you?
I'll be there. It'll be my first time in the UK.
So cool.
I'm super excited for it, and I'll be helping all the competitors. We have these Raspberry Pi computers that are going to be capturing those QSOs and sending them to the cloud, because the competitors their logging computers have to be completely offline. It's going to be unassisted. It'll be, I guess, we'll be auto spotting them, but they won't be able to use spotting networks themselves. So their devices will be offline, and we'll just be having a leaderboard of their contacts.
Absolutely.
So it's going to be super fun.
That's great stuff. Great stuff, man. Really looking forward to it. It's going to be such a cool event. And then, absolutely.
I love this
comment.
You
go. I love this, Peter. I love this comment.
Thank you, Peter, for that. What POTA did for ham radio, WRL contesting will also do for ham radio. Yes, that is the goal. I mean, think about how amazing POTA has been for amateur radio of getting people excited, getting people out on the air. And I think that's a real inspiration of what
100%.
There's so many new ways that we can get people into amateur radio and have some fun and some friendly competition while also learning new skills.
Absolutely. So looking forward to it. So looking forward to it. Yeah. We've got such awesome things coming in the contesting space and in the events and programs space. Throw out a little teaser there. We've talked a little bit about it in weeks past, but some really cool events that are kind of almost community sourced in a way. So we got some awesome stuff coming. Very awesome stuff. As soon as we get past WRTC, the floodgates are going to break open and we're going to have such cool stuff.
And I'll just say, and we want to hear from you guys too. Like, we want to know what type. We've heard people are saying, hey, we want to have more club on inter club inside of our club competitions and leaderboards and games. We want, some more sprint style competition. We want more activities and more places that we can go activate outdoors.
And to that point, I've been hearing some people talking about some more accessibility features. This is something that we were just talking about. We would love for you to give us feedback on what types of accessibility features you would like to see across the app. We've got a lot of users who have, maybe some eyesight issues or whatever. Let us know. Let us know what you'd like to see. James, go ahead. Where do they go to? Let us know.
That's great. I mean, go to community.worldradiologue.com, or just even in your app, you can access the community. Drop in our feature requests, what you want to see from us. And on the accessibility point, let's give a big shout out here to Terry. I totally agree with the feedback. We are going to be making font sizes bigger across the app. It's a priority. As you guys know, when you're in a small app like this, we can't give you exact dates for these types of releases, but we can say it's a huge priority. So we definitely want to be able to.
I don't think any app can give you exact dates for when they're going to release something. It's just part of the nature of software development. But
but we a big shout out to Terry. He's always keeping us on our toes with some great requests.
Absolutely, I like Dave's comment here. Live scoring will change contesting. I hate waiting 3 months to see how I did in the contest. That's exactly right. There is no reason you should still be waiting 3 months to see how you did in a contest. That's just ridiculous. But yeah, absolutely. This is
what is TOTA?
Tiles on the air.
Oh, tiles on the air. Okay.
Zach has told us about. Yeah, we've talked about it a little bit. Yeah, absolutely.
Net logging.
And your light just went off behind you there, James. But yeah, net logging. This is something that we've actually been prototyping a little bit here. So
I was just giving Rodney's comment some dramatic effect.
Yeah. I was like, boom, net logging. Absolutely. James, are you going to be with us after the break here?
I will not be with you guys.
Well, then before we go to break, why don't you tell us about Huntsville plans and how people can sign up to volunteer at the booth?
I am going to tell you that Catalina is going to tell you. I'll pull up the page in Catalina, because Catalina is just doing all this work behind the scenes to make these ham fests. So I'll pull it up in the community and I'll let Catalina tell you guys how you can volunteer for Huntsville.
Awesome.
Okay, yes. So some of you already fill out this form before. I know that some of you will volunteer for Huntsville. So it's very easy to volunteer. You have just to fill out a form with some information that we need to check if you're able to volunteer in this. And specifically, right now, we are looking for volunteers for Huntsville. So you can just apply to this form, leave there your contact information so I can contact you. And that's the very easiest way to apply to volunteer. And that's it. We will communicate with you, and we will, some weeks before the event, we will arrange some scheduling and some things. But we will love to have you there, volunteer for our booth. Ham Radio Prep and World Radio League have booth together. So it's cool for you to know about both platforms.
Yeah.
So that will be amazing.
Yeah.
And we would love to have you there.
Absolutely.
So apply for the form.
And it's a great time.
Yeah.
Andy, you were there at the last one. I mean, it's a lot of
Dayton
fun.
was incredible. Dayton was. I want to do Dayton again next year, if at all possible, because it was incredible. It was.
Yes, I wonder if I was going to see if
Andy,
I
you're
could.
not selected. You are not part.
So if you want to volunteer, I dropped the link. Just fill out the form. Let us know which Hamfest. It's available for other Hamfests as well. And Catalina will put you on the schedule. And I think we'll probably have maybe 6 volunteers or so. So we are looking forward to.
I know Ken will be there.
Ken, Zach's volunteering.
Zach.
Yeah.
Mike, I believe they are always there. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
You'll meet James.
Yeah, James. James is going to volunteer this year.
I volunteer every year.
Speaking of Ken, there's Ken right there. All right.
I know Ken.
Zach, yes,
right
let's go.
Absolutely.
I saw Levi was in the chat. Levi and Tom. So hey, maybe we'll be getting the band back together, so to speak.
I think Howard from Weights and Wings will be there.
If only I could make it. I'd love to be there. Don't think I'm going to pull that one off, but yeah, maybe we'll bring the band back together in Dayton.
We'll get you.
Maybe we'll get the band back together in Dayton again. Catalina, we are going to have a game after the break. Are you going to be able to stay?
I must say to everybody that I told him in advance, I'm not going to see him for more than 1 hour, because last Monday I was very into the game, so I totally forgot. I was like, that was very fun. But I can't stay today. I'm sorry.
Totally understand. Zach says Maggie's going to be at the booth too. That's awesome. Yes. James, I think James does support child volunteering anyway. So you sneak it in under that like it's like an educational experience. So
yeah, it's seriously a blast, and you get to see some of the latest and greatest things in amateur radio. You get to see what new radios are coming out. This Huntsville is going to be the ARL national convention too, so
nice.
It's going to be very big. Although I'm very partial to Orlando. I really like Orlando a lot, but I think Huntsville is going to be really good.
Yeah, Florida's where everybody who can't handle the cold goes, and I like the cold. So
Catalina's coming to Orlando next year.
I hope.
Nice.
I hope. I want to live this experience.
Yeah, absolutely. Guys, we're going to hit the break. James and Catalina unfortunately have to be gone, but we will have the general question after this break in the Are You Smarter Than a Ham Radio Prep Graduate? And
I mean, you should dance.
Yeah.
I would check
that. But yeah, absolutely. James, Catalina, thank you as always for coming along for the ride for the first hour. And we will see both of you next week. Everybody else, do not go anywhere. We've got plenty more to talk about after the break, so stick around. We'll be right back after this. See you guys.
73, guys.
See you, 73. Bye-bye.
See ya. Guys, don't go anywhere. Coming right back right after this. everybody to hour 2 of the fastest 2 hours in ham radio. I'm Andy, your extra host for today, November 0 Alpha Papa X-Ray. And yeah, we are happy to have you here, the cutting edge of technological evolution here on the World Radio League show on this beautiful Monday. Guys, it has been raining so extraordinarily much here in Missouri over the past few days. So we went to church yesterday, and you know, good day at church. Went home, you know, of course, Sunday dinner, all that with some family, and after church Sunday night, we went to my parents' house. We got there right before like this intense band of rain hit, and as we're sitting there, you know, we're sitting there, all of a sudden just torrential rain. So we're like, oh boy. This is heavy. Hope the driveway is going to be okay. They have like a gravel driveway, live on a gravel road. I hope the driveway is going to be okay. This is a lot of rain. We get out there. I don't know how many of you know what a culvert is, but it's like literally this big pipe, usually like this big like metal pipe that they put under a driveway to let the water flow through the ditch. Or some people might know the ditch is the gutter, but it flows through the culvert under a driveway, give it a place to go. Well, the county just came out about a year ago and replaced my parents' culvert, their metal culvert, with a plastic one. So torrential rain comes through, completely blasts that culvert out of existence, completely just strips the gravel down, removes the culvert. We're sitting there, me and my family, my brother's family, all sitting there. Absolutely no way to get in or out. So yeah, that was a whole thing. We had to call my uncle for some help, and it turned into quite the fiasco, quite the ordeal. But we finally got, my uncle just happened to have a spare culvert laying around. And we threw the spare culvert that he had laying around in the hole and filled it in with gravel, and were able to get out. But yeah, we were just about stuck. We were stuck for a little while, but we pulled it off. So yeah, that's the way the weather has been here in Missouri. So don't know how much longer this rain's gonna last, but you know, I hate to wish for it to stop too much because I don't want a drought. But you know, we need to mow the lawns and everything, so maybe it'll slow down just a little bit. We have some really cool stuff to show you, but first of all, I want to we're gonna do round 2, or the second part of round 2, the general question of round 2 of the Are You Smarter Than a Ham Radio Prep Grad? Let's go ahead and pull this up. If you weren't here when we explained the rules earlier, then I will explain them briefly one more time. This is going to be the last time. Well, the way this works is I'm going to put the question up on screen. I'm going to read the question. You're going to have multiple choice answer. I'm going to give you a symbol to use in your answer. You're going to use that symbol. Earlier, we did a comma, and then the letter of the correct answer. No space, just comma. In that case, it was a D. Comma D was the correct answer for the last question. Congratulations to the winner of that one. And yeah, so you submit your answer like that, then we'll show the correct answer. And from the ones who do get the correct answer, we have a drawing. We will pick a winner. So we're going to yeah, we're going to go ahead. I think we're going to exclude winners of like, I think we're going to exclude the ability to win multiple times in a single stream, just because, you know, we want to keep this fair and everything. So we're going to give everybody a chance, but we are going to exclude multiple winners in a single stream. So I'm going to go ahead and put the general question up. The audio track you just heard me play, you will hear me play it 4 times through. Just a quick audio track. We'll play it 4 times through, and yeah, absolutely. If you get the correct answer, you'll be put in that drawing, and we will draw out of that answer. Mike has a great question. Will we include correct answers from all platforms? Yes, we are watching answers from Facebook and YouTube. on the World Radio League Ham Radio Prep channels. We have an issue with our World Radio League Facebook page right now. So I don't think the stream's even up on World Radio League Facebook page. So, if we've got both YouTubes, of course, are up and working, and the Ham Radio Prep Facebook. We can't always get questions in from X, but yeah, we can get them from both YouTubes and the Facebook. Yes, we were watching. Yes, Mike, we were watching both Facebooks. I mean, both YouTubes and the Ham Radio Prep Facebook last week. So it's just a random drawing. Everybody gets dumped in the drawing pot, and we pull a random winner. So, all right, let's go ahead and put the question up here. The question is, actually, I've got to prep the giveaway tool first. We're going to, let's see here. The symbol you're going to use this time is going to be the exclamation mark. You're going to use the exclamation mark followed by the correct answer. So I'm going to do that. And let's go ahead and figure out. Let me find off stream here what the correct answer is for this one. Okay. I'm going to use an exclamation mark and then the correct answer. Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. Boop, boop, boop. There we go. Okay, exclamation mark followed by the correct answer. Let's go ahead and fire this up. Exclamation mark, then the letter. And no space, just exclamation mark letter. All right. Let's go ahead and put this up on the screen, and then we'll start the clip up. The question is, what makes HF scatter signals often sound distorted? A, the ionospheric region involved is unstable. B, ground waves are absorbing absorbing much of the signal. C, the E region is not present. Or D, energy is scattered into the skip zone through several different paths. And I should have had the track already running. We're going to go ahead and run that 4 times through. Let's see what we got. Peter, thank you for letting me know that my audio levels during the break are extremely high. I think I just figured that out today. So I'll see if I can see what I can do about that. I don't know what's going on there. All right, guys. No Googling. Just see me. Okay, we've got some answers popping in here. I should know better than to whistle or sing on stream because sometimes the stream shifts my audio off of the music audio and it can sound like completely off. Weird. Anyway. That's 2 times through, I believe. Remember, this is from the general exam. Question being, what makes HF scatter signals often sound distorted? Possible answers: A, the ionospheric region involved is unstable. B, ground waves are absorbing much of the signal. C, the E region is not present. Or D, energy is scattered into the skip zone through several different paths. Now, be sure and put an exclamation mark before the letter you pick and no space. Last time through on the track. I'm gonna have to shorten this time time. I think I'm going to shorten it down to 3. It's getting too long. KF8GJH greetings from Burr Oak. Welcome, welcome. We're doing a quiz. Put your answer in quick. Exclamation mark and the correct letter. You're running out of time. That was it. We have started the drawing. The correct, well, come on, music, stop. There we go. All right. The correct answer, we've already started the drawing, so it's too late to submit it. The correct answer is, where's my bongos? Here we go. D, energy is scattered into the skip zone through several different paths. And the explanation is, as your radio signals travel through the skip zone, taking different paths, they will arrive at the other station at different times or different phases. These signals traveling to the other station's antenna via different paths will sometimes sound distorted or fluttering. Thus, energy is scattered into the skip zone through several different radio wave paths. This HF scatter of the signal often sounds distorted. So, great question, great participation. There's a lot of awesome answers there. Winner is Daddio, Dad_DIO. Daddio, I need your call sign. As long as you have a good address on World Radio League or QRZ or something, just let me know. Put your call sign in the chat here if that's all right. There we go. And we will get you down for stickers in the mail. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Fantastic. Congrats on the win. It was fabulous. All right, we'll have the extra question after the break, after the next break. So in the final segment of the show, we'll have the extra question. But in the meantime, we do have something new to show off. You know, I could tell you that we don't often have something new to show off, but that's just flat out wrong. We always have something new to show off. So let's get it pulled up here. And yes. Oh, this is so beautiful. Okay. Let me go ahead and share my screen. This looks so awesome. This is literally in testing. I don't have an exact release date. It's literally in testing and will be released so soon. Take a look at our new dashboard. Look at this. Isn't this absolutely epic? Let me bring this down to a more reasonable size. There we go. Look at this. This is just absolutely incredible. So we've got analytics and awards here. And we now expanded the ability to get up to all of the DX entities on your awards list. So we'll have more awards above the 100 initially, and same with the confirmed ones. So we initially had up to the first 100 were awardable. Now all are awardable in increments above 100. So very excited about that. We also have, let's see here. We have this detailed view down here, which gives you all these beautiful, beautiful views of bands and modes that you're and we're working on. We've got a couple different ways. We're looking at the right way to lay this out. Like I said, this is in testing right now, but we've got these set up right here on this grid, and you can literally click one of these numbers and it pulls up QSO Manager filtered by that metric, which is so awesome. I love this. So let's go ahead and pop back over to the analytics tab here. And we also have, let's get over here, the country list. Look at this. This is so cool. It's like there's a, that's weird. Apparently, this is why these things go into testing first. Something is not wanting to load properly. Oh, maybe I have to fix something. Maybe there's an issue with one of the metrics here. Hold on. And let's just pick a Might be an issue with one of the filters or something. I'm not sure exactly what's going on here. There we go. We're starting to get. Yeah, there must be like an issue with some of the metrics here, because this is starting to show up. As we go. So yeah. Okay, this is why this stuff goes into testing first. Let me see if this is available on our main where was I just now? Yeah. Let's try. Okay, hold on. We're gonna try loading our primary testing site and see if we can take a look at it there, because this is so beautiful. I want to show the whole thing off today. Let's see here. A lot of you probably have this dev site. Here we go. Okay, let's see if it shows up here. I'm gonna log in first. I won't show that process. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I was pulling from the wrong site. It's still not giving me everything though. I wonder why. I'll talk to the developer on this. This is why we test stuff. This is why things go into testing before they get launched. We don't want the MKBHD guys to do it. Did you even test this on us? So we definitely test these things before they go in. But take a look here, and I'll show you a little bit more of this. There's some parts of this that are still in active testing and development, but share a little bit more of this. 7-3 Dave, thanks for stopping by. Here's the state view, and you can see we've got this, this list here down below that shows each state, number of worked, number of confirmed. So cool. Activity streaks, of course, y'all are used to that. DX entities. This page is so cool. You know what? I just realized I'm not sharing the screen. There we go. So let me go back here. States. You can see that. Scroll down here. You see the list. Worked and confirmed. So awesome. Go over here to DX entities. This page is so epic. This is just beautiful. Take a look at this. You've got all of them have these tags: super rare, rare, hard, medium, easy. These are just so cool. Like Bouvet Island, of course, is super rare. British Virgin Islands, medium. We've got Azerbaijan, medium. Aves Island, super rare. Albania's hard. Afghanistan, super rare, of course. And so many cool things here. So 340 items here, and you can right now, they're sorted by looks like they're sorted by name. You can sort these by difficulty, so you can put the easy, or filter them by difficulty, so you can put the easy ones here. I think you can sort them by difficulty. So yeah, you sort the easy ones to the top. It's like difficulty, then alphabetically. So all the easy ones sort alphabetically. Now let's switch this over here. You see all these super rare ones here. This is so cool. So cool. You can see here on these easy ones, you can see the ones I've worked, the ones I haven't worked, yes and no's. So that's really cool as well. What an awesome system. We are so excited to launch this. And like I said, this country list will be together soon. He's in the middle of working on this, and we're in the middle of getting it ready to launch. So I'll chat with him, see what's going on, or we'll bring it up in a meeting or something. We'll figure out what's going on here. But yeah, just incredible stuff that the dev team is pulling off right now, and it's it's only going to get better. We have such an awesome team, and they're doing so many cool things, and it's hard to even. Yeah, it's just crazy. Sometimes it's hard to even keep up with it all. It's just so cool to see this awesome team, putting in all the work, because guys, I work with the greatest group of people. This team is just so fabulous, and our community, you guys are incredible. You guys have been so incredible. A heartfelt, sincere thank you for everything, guys. Thank you for everything. Because you folks have been what keeps us going. We thrive on user feedback. That's why James said earlier, go to the community, drop your suggestions, recommendations in over at the community, because we watch that. We want that. You can always throw something in the feedback channel on Discord as well. We keep an eye on that stuff, and we just love hearing from y'all, hearing what y'all want. And it helps drive and shift our focus to what's important. It gives us a drive to keep on going when we realize that our roadmap is lining up with what people want. But there's so many things that people want that we have to just prioritize correctly and roll with it. So we have so many cool things in the works. I mean, it's nearly endless. It's nearly endless, the amount of stuff that we've got in the works, coming down the pike, as it were. Just some incredible things. Like I said, I was talking to one of the community members this week about some new programs that we're ideating on, and bouncing some feedback. It's just we got such cool things that we're thinking about doing and wanting to pull off. So yeah, we're super excited. We want to hear from you. Please let us know what you're thinking. Rodney has a good point here. In new analytics, this would be great as a contest ad for field day, etc. ARRL and RAC sections worked and by band and mode. Super helpful for contests. DX worked by band and mode by contest. Yes, absolutely, Rodney. Absolutely. This is great. It's great stuff. Great stuff. Like I said, we're built on user feedback, and we love hearing what y'all have to say, have to say on what you would like to see moving forward. And, we put that in our queue, we put that in our roadmap, and, if it's something that fits, and most things do, we put it in our roadmap and we start grinding away towards that direction. Brother, we grind like crazy. We have been going so hard for the past 2 or 3, 4 weeks, a lot longer than that, but we've been finally getting some of these major releases out in the last 2, 3, 4 weeks, and you're seeing the fruit of what we've been doing. But we have been grinding away for a very long time on some of these things. In the last 3 or 4 weeks, we have been really getting some of this stuff out there that we've been working on for so long, that we're so excited about. Desktop, James is right. Desktop with the cat control is so much fun. So much fun. It is so incredible. Guys, I'm Andy N0APX. We're going to hit a quick break before we will have the amateur extra question. We're going to have the amateur extra question where you can win stickers. We'll have that drawing after the break. We'll put the question up there and y'all can throw your answers at us. And Greg, thanks for stopping by, my friend. We'll put the question there, and y'all can throw your answers at us, and we'll run a drawing and see who wins that one. So, guys, don't go anywhere. We also have, if you have any questions or comments that you want to discuss during the stream, go ahead and put those in now, and we'll see if we can cover those in the last segment. And WWDC, the Apple Developer Conference, just wrapped up. We may toss a few comments around about that. Just some interesting stuff that's going on in the world of broader development, how that might affect World Radio League Ham Radio Prep, guys. We will be right back after this break. Do not go anywhere. Remember, you can win stickers if you stay, possibly. You'll at least have a chance to win some. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Oh, and I will personally mail them to you. I'm waiting on the envelopes to show up from Amazon so that I can write, maybe put a little note in there. We'll see. But send y'all some stickers from World Radio League. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this very quick break and a little promo from the Ham Radio Prep side of things. See you guys on the other side. Don't go anywhere. I am Andy N0APX, and this is the World Radio League Show, episode 52. We'll be right back.
Imagine setting up your ham radio in a state or national park like this one, surrounded by nature,
and making contacts with people all over the world.
That's what Parks on the Air is all about. It's one of the most fun and rewarding ways to participate in ham radio.
Quota is for everyone.
Activators head out to parks to experience nature, while hunters try and contact them from home. With over 500,000 participants worldwide, there's an activation happening every day. And in fact, there's probably an activation going on in a park like this right now.
But if you're new, getting started can be overwhelming. From picking the right gear and antennas to setting up in the field, logging contacts, and following the rules.
That's why we created the Ham Radio Prep POTA course, your guide to getting started with parks on the air. We'll walk you through everything step by step, from choosing equipment to setting up, on-air operation, and logging.
This course will get you on the air fast and help you to avoid common beginner mistakes.
And even if you already have POTA experience, you'll find plenty of pro tips to optimize your station setup and operations.
We recommend having at least a general license for this course, but even if you're still a technician, this course will help you prepare for the next level and get ready to join in the fun.
POTA is an amazing way to build your skills, get in the outdoors, and connect with other hams around the world. So are you ready to start your next adventure?
Sign up for the POTA course today at hamradioprep.com. Welcome back, everybody. My apologies if I blasted your eardrums once again with that ad. I haven't figured out exactly what's going on there, but we will get that sorted out at some point or another. We have, of course, the Ham Radio Prep Extra question for the Are You Smarter Than a Ham Radio Prep Graduate? Here in just a few minutes, but I wanted to talk briefly about WWDC, the Worldwide Developer Conference put on by Apple every year. I watched the live stream, about an hour and a half, hour and 20 minutes long, something like that. Cool stuff. Maybe not quite as explosive as I was thinking it might be, especially with John Turnus taking over as CEO. Actually, John Turnus was not anywhere in the event. It was Tim Cook was there. He gave a little homage to, he briefly said something about enjoying his time as CEO and everything. There wasn't really this big, new chapter kind of feel to it. It was more like closing out an old one almost. So John Turnus did not appear anywhere, which I found a little bit unusual, but and if you have no idea what I'm talking about, it's Apple. Apple is replacing their CEO. Tim Cook is stepping down, and they picked the hardware guy, John Turnus, to take his place, which I'm glad to see a hardware guy in there. We might need to see some new hardware. But just some things that are happening at Apple and on Apple devices that could have an impact on the broader scope of software and specifically on World Radio League and Ham Radio Prep. There's a few things, some cool things that they announced were Mac OS. The new version of Mac OS is going to be called Golden Gate. Whatever. I hope that I wish they would go back to using some really cool background images, but they've kind of done all these modern art style images, which aren't quite as cool, but whatever. They'll probably have the option in the settings as usual. And liquid glass, if you're a Mac or an iPhone user, you'll know they got that liquid glass seal. They're giving us a slider now where we can select how potent we want the liquid glass seal to appear. Custom EQ for AirPods. If you're an audiophile, which many ham radio operators are, then that'll be fun. That'll be real fun. They're introducing a lot of parental control options, which I think is pretty cool. I mean, that could be useful. I'm a dad, so I could definitely see in the future my child is less than 3. She's 2, so just turned 2. So I don't think she's going to be needing those anytime soon. But when she gets old enough to to need to use a computer for this and that, then we can parental controls. They are integrating their voice assistant, which is Siri, with Gemini, Google Gemini. Isn't that crazy? Who'da thunk? The two powers that be coming together for AI. You know, Google of course owns Android, so coming together for some AI collaboration. That's really interesting to see. We've also got some crazy stuff going on with Siri, like they're going to give us a dedicated Siri app. Visual intelligence. This is a big one. You can finally, it's like Google circle to search. You can finally like look at the contents of an image and like it can tell you what's going on. Like, you know, if somebody sends you a picture of a certain place, it can kind of tell you where it's at. I used to use this with when I had an Android. I used this on GeoGuessr to figure out. It would like look up the place for me on GeoGuessr and tell me what the place was, which is absolutely hilarious. But we got also some weird stuff, like it's gonna have this more expressive voice, which is kind of odd, whatever. And they're adding it into Spotlight. So, you know, some of the stuff you search, kind of giving Microsoft Windows vibes there with like, you know, your web searching and AI searching and local device searching all at the same time. As long as it's fast, it's fine. But you know, if that starts to slow things down, it's going to get annoying. Like they did say that they're like going to be building a search index across your computer now, so that when you do use that, it's going to be like super fast. But you know, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But Apple Intelligence, this is kind of where we focus in on how this could be affecting. They're bringing Apple Intelligence with powered by Gemini, basically, to a whole lot more of the devices, including individual apps. So they've got this really cool thing in Safari browser that's going to have like this notify me page, so it can like, or this option, so it can it will monitor certain web pages for you, so you don't have to, instead of clicking the refresh button all the time, it will monitor the page for you and send you a notification whenever like there's a product drop or something like that. Crazy one. They're going to have the option in Safari where you can normal human language describe an extension that you would like to use to help you, like a button to add something to this or whatever. You can describe it in natural language and it will build you that extension on the spot, which is crazy. Calls can serve, like calls to, like if you're calling a company about an event or just whatever, it will surface relevant information as you make the call and display it to you, which is really crazy. And Apple shortcuts, I don't know how many of you use Apple shortcuts, but it's a way to like do things quickly, like with an action button or something on your iPhone or, you know, whatever. And you can now use the same natural language thing for Apple shortcuts and like describe something and boom, you know, it builds the shortcut for you. So really cool stuff there. Of course, they have rate limited things and will be including advanced usage limits with iCloud subscriptions. So, but these AI things, I'm really excited to see how AI can be incorporated into ham radio. Of course, people talk about how AI is going to be just running your station for you. I'm sure there are some people who are going to try that. I personally, I think that would be rather annoying. And so I don't think that I would really want to go down that route. But having AI, you know, like if you have like a hearing impairment or something, and you can use an AI tool to convert your radio audio, take that, listen to it, and fill out your logging fields in World Radio Lake. Wouldn't that be so cool? You know, I'm just throwing out ideas here. You know, just AI assistants to help you with that type of thing. And just there's so many ways that these could be, you know, that these tools could be implemented. And I think there are ways to go too far, but there are certainly ways it can be extraordinarily useful. And this AI within apps is kind of a cool thing. And I remember at a Samsung Unpacked event a year or two ago, they were talking about how AI was becoming the infrastructure instead of the interface. And I think it's a really cool way to look at it. So you may not be always interacting directly with a quote unquote AI agent, but it's it's helping you in the background by, you know, by managing certain things for you as you go, speeding up certain tasks. And, you know, I understand there's varied opinions on this, but I think that could be pretty cool. And I certainly see ways that this could, you know, this could be taken too far. And you know, if somebody's literally got an AI robot running their station doing SSB contacts, number one, that's borderline violating FCC rules, depending on how they have it set up. And number two, that's no fun, man. That's not why we do ham radio. You know, to build the agent and prove that it works would be cool, but then to just use that for your primary operating system, nah, man, that's no fun. That's no fun at all. But just to leave your station unattended and automated could, that could be borderline violating FCC rules. So keep that in mind as we proceed into this era of AI. This is very uncharted territory, so you know we're gonna see how this all turns out. But you know things could get interesting. But yeah, it looks like some of the powers that be are coming together. I like this. It's kind of surprised Apple and Google bringing their AI tools together to bring us this. So we'll see what all happens. We'll see what all happens and how it all turns out. But it's getting interesting for sure. So yeah, absolutely, guys. Don't forget, we have launched the 2026 through 2030 technician license course. So go over there and check that out. If you're taking your test after July 1st, 2026 this year, then you will need to take the new course. If you're taking your license test before July 1st, you'll need to take the old course. So at this point, you know, you've got less than a month to study, so you either better get cracking on the old course or go ahead and start studying with the new course, and you know, get that tech license if you're not licensed yet. If you are licensed, we of course have the general and extra options available, and we are, you know, there are so many people who we've licensed since 2018 when James launched this program. It's just an incredible program. So go check out the new tech course. Like I said, James did an awesome job with it. Some of the animations in that course, I almost want to take the course just because I saw some of the animations coming out of it. I almost want to take the new one, even though I don't need to get my tech license, just because some of the animations are so cool. So we'll see. I may do that. Guys, let's go ahead and bring up our question. So this is, are you smarter than a ham radio prep graduate? I'm going to go ahead and prep the giveaway tool, the giveaway engine here. Let's see here. Let's find our last question here. I think it's that one. Yes. Okay. All right. That's the answer. And let me go grab the giveaway tool, get it set up. And then I will explain this one more time, just to make sure. If you're coming in late, seen people coming in and out. So if you're coming in late, then we will explain this one more time for you. This is such a fun game, and yeah, I'm really excited to do this. Okay, all right. Set up and ready to go. The little symbol that you're going to need to use this time in front of your answer is a $sign. Use your $sign in front of the answer. That's so what you'll do. I'm going to show the question with the 4 multiple choice answers. You use the $sign and then the letter of the answer, A, B, C, or D, that you think is the correct answer. And we will do a drawing of everyone who put the correct answer in the comments. We'll do a drawing of them, and one of you will win a World Radio League sticker, World Radio League Ham Radio Prep sticker. These are beautiful stickers, by the way. If you don't win, you can go pick one of these up on the store. They're beautiful stickers. So I'm going to go ahead and put the question up on screen. I'm going to play the audio track through. This is the extra question, so I'll go ahead and play the audio track through 4 times. Do not Google. the answer. Do not ChatGPT or AI search the answer. Play fair. Play fair. All right, let's go ahead and put the question up on screen, and we will kick this off, and I'll begin by reading the question. When scheduling Earth-Moon-Earth contacts, which of these conditions will generally result in the least path loss? And remember, you use a $ in front of the correct letter. A, when the moon is at perigee. B, when the moon is full. C, when the moon is at apogee. D, when the MUF, maximum usable, or minimum usable? Hold on. When the MUF is above 30 megahertz. I believe that's minimum usable frequency. So A, when the moon is at perigee. B, when the moon is full. C, when the moon is at apogee. D, when the MUF is above 30 megahertz. Let's go ahead and play the track. Remember, use a $, then the correct letter of the answer. No space. Remember to get that $ and letter both in there. No space between them. I think a bunch of $ with no. There's time 1. Here's number 2. Oh, hey, Andy Kelly. I didn't give you a shout out earlier. Thanks for stopping in. Time number 2. Here comes number 3. You're halfway through your ability to enter. Get your answers in. Get your answers in. There's a $ this time, not a question mark, not a period, but a $, in front of your answer. No spaces. No using spaces. All right, one more time through. That is it. And we have now closed the drawing, and we are drawing the winner. The correct answer is... Where's my bongos? A, when the moon is at perigee. Congratulations to every one of you who got that correct. Every one of you went into a random pot of correctly answering folks, no matter whether you were coming from the World Radio League YouTube channel comments or the Ham Radio Prep YouTube channel comments. You all went in a random pot. I have not seen the winner, who the winner is yet, so I'm getting ready to open that tab and see who the random name picker selected as our winner. And be sure to stay around, because if you do not have your call sign in here, then I will need to grab that from you. Rodney, AE5TX is our winner. Congratulations, Rodney. Very nicely done. I know who you are, and you can get yourself some stickers, my friend. Thank you so much for playing and for sticking your answer in there. Great job, everybody. So many of y'all got that right. I think I was pulling from like several. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think I was pulling from like 10 or 11. I'm losing count here, but I think it's like 10 or 11 correct answering folks. So congratulations, Rodney, on a sticker well won, a game well played, a battle well fought. My friend, you have won yourself a sticker. So yeah, absolutely. We will have plenty more of these. We are having so much fun doing these, and we're looking forward to doing plenty more of them. So yeah, absolutely. I will. Like I said, I haven't sent the stickers out yet. I'm still waiting on Amazon to get me my envelopes, but I have. If you are familiar, we have done plenty of talking about the proper Roger. Well, the proper Roger Morse code symbol. Well, my good friend Forrest K7QCF has given us the proper Roger mascot. So I have stamps that contain Mr. Proper Roger. And we will be sending. Yes, those are official USPS stamps with the Proper Roger mascot on them, and I will be sending y'all some fantastic stickers with an homage to the show, even on the stamp on the envelope. So, oh boy, what a great show, guys! Thank you so much for tuning in today. What else do we have to talk about? Did we cover everything? We have these notes, and then we just kind of like go off on tangents on these different areas during the show and nearly lose track. Let me check my notes here and see if I've got anything else important to cover. Remember to throw your feedback at us in Discord and on the community page. We love getting feedback from you guys. We want to hear from you. We want to hear what you have to say. And come back next week for another fabulous episode of the World Radio League Show. World Radio League Show episode number 53. We've already, guys, I forgot. This is 1 year, 52 weeks of the World Radio League Show in its various forms. 52 weeks. I should have announced that at the beginning of the show, but as of the end of this show, that completes 52 weeks, 1 year of the World Radio League Show, and maybe we'll do a little celebration next week about that. Should have done it this week, but completely slipped my mind. We were so busy with all the other things. 52 weeks, everybody. 1 year of the World Radio League Show. I couldn't be happier. This is just, you all are such an awesome bunch of people, and I'm so excited. Let's do another year, guys. Let's do another year. Let's come back on episode 104 and do it all over again. I'm so thrilled we have this opportunity to connect with all of you, each and every one of you. It has just been a highlight of my year. Absolutely. I mean, every single week getting to sit and talk to all of you guys and having you guys respond and chat with you guys and chat with you guys in Discord and in the live stream comments. It's just been so much fun. My sincere thank you to every last one of you. I don't know, we wouldn't be able to keep doing this show. We wouldn't be able to keep doing we wouldn't be able to keep building World Radio League. We wouldn't be able to keep producing content. We wouldn't be able to keep building ham radio prep courses if it wasn't for our awesome community. You guys are incredible. We thank you so much, every one of you. I could start naming names, but I would forget somebody, and I don't want anybody to feel bad. But just so many of y'all are fantastic people, and I'm looking forward to doing another year and chatting with you guys and hearing what you all come up with and feature requests and you know what your opinions are on coming tech and ham radio. What do you think ham radio will look like 1 year from now? And does it currently look like what you thought it would look like a year ago right now? Just some really cool stuff to think of, and apply that same question to World Radio League software itself. And maybe we can even talk about that next week a little bit. But guys, we are fixing to launch our CW challenge amongst the team. Like I said, I've got this beautiful little bug. Thank you to my friend Andy for sending this to me. And we're fixing to launch our CW challenge in the team. And I would love it if any of y'all want to join. If you do want to join, please let me know in the Discord. I will drop a Discord link right now. Please let me know in the Discord if you want to join our CW challenge, because we can make this. We'll have an internal team challenge, but if y'all want to join, we can do a public version of this. We can have fun here. If you don't know CW yet and you want to learn, or you kind of know CW and you want to get better at it, let me know, and we'll build some sort of a challenge for everybody to compete in, because we can pull something off. But guys, thank you for making this an awesome year, and here's to the next one. Guys, thank you so much for stopping by on this episode 52 weeks, episode 52 of the World Radio League show. And thank you, I know they're not here, but a huge thank you to James and Catalina. They joined, midway through those weeks, and so happy to have them along for the ride now. But yeah, it's just been such an awesome ride, and I'm looking forward to another many weeks, hopefully several years of the World Radio League show. So thank you everybody for joining us. Each and every one of you fantastic peoples all across the fruited plain and beyond, joining us for these 2 jam-packed hours of pure ham radio goodness. I am Andy N0APX, broadcasting from the Blue Barn Studios on the World Radio League Network, here on the World Radio League and Ham Radio Prep channels. Guys, thank you so much. 7-3 and 7-2 from November 0, Alpha Papa X-Ray. I'm clear. Did it.